By late 2025, Russia's aerospace industry had reached a visible rhythm in the delivery of Su-35S multirole fighter aircraft, with the United Aircraft Corporation completing yet another transfer to the Russian Aerospace Forces on November 1. The report, shared by state and defense industry channels, confirmed that this was at least the sixth recorded delivery of Su-35S aircraft in that year alone. The development reflected not just a single industrial event, but an ongoing shift in Russia's approach to sustaining and expanding its combat aviation strength through continuous production rather than periodic or batch-limited cycles. The Su-35S occupies a central role in Russia's current fighter inventory. It represents the most mature and refined derivative of the Su-27 airframe, a platform whose lineage dates back decades but has evolved through steady modernization. The Su-35S includes advanced radar and avionics systems, upgraded flight control architecture, and engines capable of thrust vectoring, allowing for exceptional agility, acceleration, and control at extreme angles of attack. These improvements give the fighter strong performance across both short-range engagements and long-distance missions, enabling it to serve effectively in air defense, patrol, and strike roles. The November delivery underscored the emphasis being placed on maintaining production momentum even in the face of limited access to foreign components and materials. Russia's aviation manufacturing centers, particularly those under Rostec's supervision, appear to have stabilized their supply chains sufficiently to keep assembly lines moving. The consistent pattern of Su-35S deliveries since the beginning of 2025 suggests that production has reached a sustainable pace, one that aligns with long-term state procurement goals rather than sporadic contract completions. This marks a transition toward a more industrially consistent model of fighter manufacturing. Throughout 2025, multiple public disclosures indicated successive deliveries occurring at regular intervals, roughly every 1 or 2 months. Each delivery has been framed as part of the broader state defense order, reflecting a coordinated effort between the manufacturer, the Ministry of Defense, and regional air units tasked with receiving the aircraft. Even without the exact number of aircraft being revealed, these repeated transfers demonstrate a deliberate policy of rapid replacement and reinforcement. The regularity of such events implies that both production capacity and logistical support networks have been recalibrated to handle frequent dispatches of new fighters from the plant to operational bases. Within Russia's defense planning, the Su-35S plays a dual function. It fills the immediate requirement for capable, deployable aircraft while also acting as a technological bridge between older fourth-generation fighters and newer stealth-based designs still entering limited service. Its avionics and weapons integration have been refined over years of testing, and its endurance and payload capacity remain central to its effectiveness. The platform's proven airframe allows for quicker manufacturing than designing a new aircraft from scratch, a key advantage during periods of heightened demand. The sixth batch delivered in 2025 therefore has broader significance than simple numbers might suggest. It indicates that the defense industrial base has found a rhythm that allows it to meet a consistent quota of advanced aircraft each year, something that had not always been guaranteed in the past. Regular production supports pilot training, operational rotation, and the regeneration of frontline air strength. It also ensures that maintenance cycles remain balanced, with older airframes being cycled out as new ones arrive. This production rhythm further demonstrates a deliberate strategy of reinforcing airpower capacity through steady volume rather than headline-grabbing introductions of entirely new models. By focusing on a platform that has already reached technical maturity, Russia ensures that the Su-35S remains reliable, maintainable, and interoperable with existing support systems. The approach aligns with broader industrial logic, prioritizing established designs that can be manufactured efficiently and fielded quickly while maintaining a capable and versatile combat fleet. Another dimension of this expansion lies in the operational tempo it enables. The Russian aerospace forces benefit from having additional airframes to rotate through active and reserve squadrons, reducing strain on existing aircraft that have accumulated high flight hours. It also supports a more distributed basing model, where squadrons across different regions can maintain a ready presence without overstretching their available hardware. Each new delivery thus contributes to both immediate combat readiness and longer-term sustainability of flight operations. Analysts observing this development interpret the sixth delivery of Su-35S fighters in 2025 as evidence of a sustained industrial adaptation. The ability to continue producing complex combat aircraft under conditions of international isolation, resource constraints, and logistical challenges suggests that domestic production has become more self-sufficient. The deliveries also serve as an indicator of how state planning prioritizes tactical aviation within the broader defense effort. By the close of 2025, the overall picture that emerges is one of gradual but deliberate expansion. The Su-35S program, which had matured over more than a decade, reached a stage where manufacturing and deployment proceed without major pauses. The aircraft's combination of range, maneuverability, and mission versatility keeps it relevant across multiple theaters. The year's pattern of repeated deliveries shows that the Russian aerospace forces are not only maintaining their combat strength but also refining the logistical and industrial systems that underpin long-term fleet regeneration. As 2026 approaches, this steady pattern of aircraft delivery positions Russia to continue fielding a larger, more balanced fleet. The continuation of Su-35S production reflects an emphasis on reliability and quantity, ensuring that the Air Force can replenish units quickly and maintain consistent readiness levels. The repeated 2025 deliveries thus represent more than a technical milestone. They illustrate the broader effort to sustain and stabilize military aviation output as a foundation for future operational capacity.